Hi everybody! Shall we have a mid-year almost roundup of all my make nines? Okay, so this isn't all of them, but like it's a good start. Let me show you what I've got. Can we talk about how fast the time is going? I'll give it to you that it's not quite the middle of the year, it's August, but I think I've done pretty well on my make nine, considering that last year I managed about 3 projects. This year I've got to 7 projects? 7, 8, 9. No, I must have got to 6 projects. Let's go through them together. For those of you that don't remember or are new here, hello, my name is Philly. I made a make nine list at the beginning of the year and it was all about quilting and EPP. So go check that out up there somewhere and then I'll show you what I've made. But like, make sure to come back. Don't forget about me. Don't be like, oh, that past Philly, she looks like she's really got it in control. Come back and see what I've done. So let's get started on project 1. This was supposed to be a little star of a Christmas decoration, and I turned it, I added some more bits and I turned it into a little mat, like a pot stand. I did make some of these stars, can you see it perfectly? I did make some of these stars for some friends without the extra blue bits on the outside, and I gave them to them as presents. They were like, so one of them was a thank you present for the lady that gave me all the fabric, and then the other one was just like a random late Christmas present for one of my friends who deserved it because she's awesome. But yeah, these little things were so quick to make up as well. This literally took half an hour, maybe an hour. I am so impressed with how quick it feels when you're doing EPP. Obviously it's not a quick process because like 2 seconds on the sewing machine versus like an hour's worth of hand stitching, but I honestly thought it would take longer. So I'm quite pleased about that. Project 1, done. Project 2, I cheated a little bit. No, that's not true. I didn't cheat. I took creative license. So these are little hexagon coasters. I think what was on my make nine was some quilted coasters, but they didn't necessarily look like this. Not sure if I quite remember which picture I put up, but these little beauties, oh, I could literally sit and make these all day long. They're so adorable. I didn't quite work out how to pretty the back, but this was my second project, so I'm all right with it. I'm more than happy. They're so lovely, and the colours are just like all the different fabrics. They really feel like they go well together. I really like them. Project 2, done. Confession time. I don't know where project 3 and 4 are. I've done them and I've done videos on them, you can check them out up there, but couldn't tell you where they are at all, not a clue. So project 3 was a pair of jeans and they had this style of like hexagon English paper piecing, but in a patch which was going over a hole in my knees. And I had to change the adjustment of where they were going. So I had one sort of on my pocket and one on my knee hole. And this was the style. I'm going to put a picture here. Project 3, done. And project 4 is a sweater which had a quilting block on the front. Less keen on this one. The jeans I really loved, which is why I'm annoyed that I don't know where they are. But the sweater, don't miss it, not disappointed. It was just sort of like, it gave so much bulk to the front of the jumper that it suddenly looked weird. And then like the placement was so, it was like, if you were stood funny or if you had your jumper on funny or something like that, it would all be a wonky. And I was like, no, I haven't got time for it. So project 4, done. But would not recommend, no. Project 5, now I'm so excited that I actually finished project 5 and I actually did it from beginning to end because I'm pretty sure I've been telling you for the last 3 months that I was going to get these hexagon cushions finished. And I finally did it. Da 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 da. A quilted hexagon cushion. In fact, there's 2 hexagon cushions, but one's downstairs with the dog sat on it. I've been seconded upstairs because it's summer holidays. Yay. But yeah, how cool are these? I love these as well. I hand quilted them round the edges because I don't quite know how to work out hand quilting any other way yet. And I thought, well, we'll go safe. But I absolutely love them. Love the colours. Probably could have done with an iron before I started quilting it. Not mad about that. Project 5? Project 5 or 6. Done. I'm losing count. I'm going to have to go work out. Give me 2 secs while I work out which one's which. What number am I on? That was project 5. Project 5. Done. Project 6. We're going to have to squint a little bit because I need to get through all 9 projects, which means that we'll take a bit of artistic license on what my expectations were at the beginning of the year as to what they are now in the end of August. This is project 6, which technically it's a heart. Well, the pattern was hearts. I'm not in love with it. I'm not mad that I only did a little sampler of it, but I did it, so it counts. This is, I can't remember what the name of it was going to be, but it was going to be a whole quilt, a heart quilt, and it's just 2 diamonds put together. Can you see? But the fabrics I used, ridiculous, don't know why I did it. The colour palette, you can barely see the hearts, like there's no definition there. So am I mad that I only did a little one? No, not at all. In fact, I did this one before I did the cushion, so that's probably what put me off and what made me take forever to do the cushions, because this one was just like, you know when a project goes wrong and you're like, oh, what's the point? I'm useless at everything. So yeah, this one sort of put me off. I'm glad that I'm not doing an entire quilt in it, but it counts. Project 6, done. And because I'm a chronic people pleaser and overachiever, I've managed to do 2 bonus projects as well. Bonus project number 1 I did in February. I made a little like a heart wall hanging thing. I was going to hang it on the wall and I was going to put it up behind my desk, and then hubby started working from home and now I don't have a desk anymore, and I'm not bitter about it, it's absolutely fine. So this one was made with a load of like Valentine's fabrics that I bought from, I think they were fat quarters from Etsy, and I just wanted to do something with them and I really liked the look of it. But in real life, it looks a lot better than how it's being translated on the screen. I also couldn't quite work out how to do the corners. So that was a work in progress. It was a great test to be able to do the bias. I don't think it's entirely square, but it looks really cute. I'm happy with it. Bonus project 1 and bonus project number 2. It's actually quite tricky to say. Bonus project number 2 is my tote bag. I really love this. I can really easily see how doing, oh, the camera's going mad. I can really easily see how doing a load of these, what do they call them? Blocks. How doing a load of these blocks and then just like adding them all together can be an entire quilt so quickly and so easily. Loved it. The fabrics that I used, oh look, I've got it mucky already, that's annoying. I actually took this one to the quilting show that I went to with the mother-in-law, one of the videos back a while ago. The quilting show was rubbish and I was really frustrated that no one commented on my bag. I was wearing my bag and wearing my jeans and I was like, oh look, I'm part of the gang. I was not part of the gang, my friends, not part of the gang at all. Bonus project 2, done. And that leaves me with only 3 projects to go till the end of the year. What are we in? September, October, November, December. I've got 4 months to make 3 quilts. 3 quilts. Technically 2 quilts. and 1 throw. So I think, I don't know, I might be being really unrealistic, but I've got hope that I might be able to get my makenine made 9 by the end of the year. And if I do, we're gonna have a big party. I'll do like a 24-hour like sew-a-thon on YouTube live, and we'll have a lovely time. We'll all sit and have a drink and it'll be really lovely. We'll see the new year in, maybe. That would be nice. Ow! Wouldn't that be nice? I'm gonna do that. Pop a comment below if you want me to do a New Year's party. So 7, 8, 9. 7 is a tumbling block quilt. 8 is a cross quilt. I'm going to put some pictures here. 7, tumbling block. 8 plus cross quilt. That. 9, it's called Midnight Feast, I think, and it's basically made up of diamonds and hexagons. So those 3 are what I'm going to be doing. The tumbling block I've already got started on. I've made some papers up, and I've managed to find some colours out of my stash. I might call this, because I'm going to make it as like a throw, I think, otherwise I'll lose my mind. And I think I'm going to call it my ice cream quilt. How cute would that be? Or my ice cream throw. Wouldn't that be nice? So what is throw sizes? 120 by 100 centimetres? Maybe. It'll be nice enough, like enough size to go on the back of the sofa. So yeah, these are my colours that I'm going for, because I found them in the back of the cupboard and I've got enough of them. And so absolutely, if I've got 3 quilts to make in 4 months, I'm going to save my pennies where possible and use the fabric that I've got. Insane, right? Who on earth would possibly use their stash? That's not what it's for, right? Right. So we're off on holiday next week. We're going to be in the car for like 16, 20 hours. So he's hoping that I'll be able to get some sewing done then. That would be really, really nice. But yeah, I am so smug with myself that I've managed to say I will do something and, touch wood, do it. Who knew? So that is my makenine roundup. I hope that it has inspired you to do some quilting or some sewing, or just maybe get on with some of those projects, because like honestly, isn't it much easier to just sit and stare at them than it is to get them finished, even though the getting them finished would take all of 3 minutes and the staring at them takes like 3 months. It would be so much easier, right? So if I have inspired you to get any projects finished or anything, do let me know down in the comments. That would be really lovely, and we can share with everyone else as well. Right, I'm off. I'm going to spend the week in Belgium and I'm going to eat lots and lots of chocolate. I will see you soon. Have a wonderful rest of your summer.